there, partner.
Lo and behold, he doesn't pick it up.
Like, out of respect for myself, I'm not gonna drink this shit.
Threw me into a dish. She's like, Mickey Mouse.
Just let the Nile fly, man.
What's the Jesus one? Last Supper style?
Boys. Man, shit.
Boys.
Boys. What the fuck are you guys talking? Talking home run sellies? Talking kickball?
Talking Snell, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Trough.
Ooh, that Snell.
Does he come out to that song actually, or were you just saying that?
No, I was just going to write a remix. You can't hit that Snell.
Like I said, the Giants love a good parody. They will celebrate.
I might
you.
need to start. I'll come back next episode for lyrics.
Yeah, that game was sick. I don't like that happened to be one of the only Giants games that I like caught a bit of. You know what I mean? Just like the very end, I was like, huh. And then someone mentioned, I was like, oh shit. I guess gotta stay tuned in. Kind of sick though. And then they hit him in the head with the Gatorade cooler when they were dumping it. He was.
He looked like.
I mean, I don't know.
So Giants legend forever, or?
That's just naming the history books.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think so. What the fuck?
Not
No.
a legend, but I mean, he is. I mean, just
That was the best
Giants
fishbowl.
He's
owners.
Jonathan Sanchez. What the fuck? Oh, is Jonathan Sanchez a legend?
Not a legend, but I mean,
Yeah, he's got a plaque in right field.
Does he?
Yeah.
I mean, so there's just going to be a little giant
Well,
piece.
remembered forever in the.
Well, the Giants will always
Hashtag Forever Giant.
I mean,
That's good. That's good.
but I think the Giants would always be like on this day. They would always highlight it.
Oh,
wins.
yeah.
Oh yeah, like
So,
when it comes up
I
during the
mean,
game for sure. Yeah.
So I think.
I mean, it was the best pitch game since Matty Kane, I think, Kevin. I mean, yeah.
Damn, remember where you guys were when?
Boog could have been there.
Oh no!
I was in the nest. Shout out.
Shout out! Wow, the nest is sick. What a pull. Where did you skip out? Who went? Let's get it.
Jake Ciando, shout out.
Boog got in trouble.
I was grounded for the summer because I received 2 Bs. And
That's
my
brutal.
dad.
Are you
my
half
dad-
Asian?
My dad said, "I'll give you a reprieve," as he called it, on this night if you want. And I said, I'd rather save it and hang out with my friends.
Wow, you're saying Jake wasn't your friend? That's shady. That's fun.
School friends might be.
Nah, that's a tough one too, because it's like you're not old enough. Like it's a supervised game with the Giant. I mean, it's not just you and Jake, which would have been maybe a little different. That's so funny. We were in Florida. I took my first plane trip, so I was with Matty T. They would like every summer they'd be like, you can bring one friend on our family vacation. So we went to Florida, and we were in Florida, and we were maybe 15 years old and drinking in the hotel room, watching Matt Cain's fucking. I was like, this is sick. No, that was good times. We also, I think it might have been that same night, just like kind of drunk. We were like, we did like a phone shuffle. So it was like, everyone just like was like, no, this is good, because we were like this is like old school Facebook day. Like we were just talking, literally like everyone's on Facebook, and so we were like, here, take everybody's phone. Like someone takes everybody else's phone, and you can message whoever you wanted on Facebook. Whoever said like. And so like
activities.
What? Yeah, exactly. It's so funny. And so like, I forget who. I think they messaged like Michaela Tahero off my phone. I was like, okay, she's never gonna believe. Like that's an easy pad. You know what I mean? Like that's a easy go. And then Chad Mills messaged Chris Santini off Matt's phone. It was like, you're a fucking pussy. You're small as fuck. Like you're not good at football. And like it was so fucking funny. I remember like Matt sitting there and he's like, you can't read it. And Chad's like, you can't read it till after I send it. And then he's like, what the fuck? It was, I mean, that's some 15-year-old hood rat shit. Just some white collar fun.
In college, we had this girl who, I don't know if Joe's gonna listen. We called her Elaine because she would always, like from Seinfeld, she'd be in our room all the time. Like she just could stop in like after class, before class, all the time. So one day she like checked her Facebook and it was on Joe's laptop and left it open. And like you don't do that. Like I wasn't big into the Facebook thing.
No.
So we were like pre-gaming. And we started drinking, and it's open, and our buddy Sean, he's like, holy shit, it's like left open. He's
Yeah.
like went like this. He's like basically he knew I was a good rider. He's like, let's go. I'm like, all right. So we did like basically like one of my day fade blogs, but like about her and like guys and just like it was meant to be funny. It wasn't like any ill will. And like that was like during the pregame and we posted it, right? Don't think anything of it. We like, I think we went out, and then all of a sudden it's like 2 or 2:30 in the morning, and we're like about to like fall asleep. We're in the dorm room, and all of a sudden we go bang, bang, like right on the door. We're like, what the fuck? And it's her. What the fuck is that? Like, just ripping us a new one, and I was like, that's like 3 in the morning. Like, what are we doing?
Just erase it.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, and then she finally came around, and it was like
Pretty funny,
Okay. But
yeah.
she's like, my grandma follows me. I'm like. We posted like 11. Is she still up at that time? Like, just take it down.
Oh, that is, dude. Some of those are it's like. Remember another one like Wes Malik. We were. I mean, we all know how Wes, when he gets mad, can get real mad. So we're at his house sleeping over, and someone goes into his computer and messages his Spanish teacher, who is like an ex-Raiderette, but like no, he's 1 year removed. So we're freshman year. So this is one year removed from her being, and like pretty much says like, I always thought you were hot. Like all this is just like what are we doing? Like crazy stuff.
This is a high school Spanish teacher?
No, they said this about his St. Chris. Oh fuck! I'm just saying names. She's gone. She's gone now. It doesn't fucking matter. About their school Spanish teacher traveling. I'm on a roll right now. I'm just saying names left and right. But they're like 8th grade Spanish teacher. It was like a Raiderette. I guess she was like pretty good looking, and like all the like the kids were like obviously like liked her and shit. And so Wes was friends with her on Facebook, and I think it might have been Jack, my cousin. I was gonna say last names again. No. Shit, first and last.
What do Christians and Catholics pray to?
Jesus Christ.
The good book. No.
I should have said pray with. Stay with me, Boog.
Boog was with you. That was the bad part.
Yeah, that was the bad part.
No, but anyway, so Wes finds out in the morning, and he goes crazy, and he's like, what the fuck? Like, who did it? And so, like, he's like, finds out who it is. Like, let me write something on your Facebook. And then, like, it was like a big to-do. He's like, no, like, fuck that. Like, that's, like, let me write something. So, like, he finally relinquishes his phone to Wes. And like with the thought, like, oh, I'll just erase it like right after. And this is iTouch Days. This is not iPhone. This is iTouch Days. That's important because after he posts it, Wes goes into his room and cuts the Wi-Fi, pulls out the router and locks the door. So now he can't delete the status. Now it's there in fucking.
Wait, is this at Wes's house?
Yeah.
Wow, that's maniacal.
I know.
Fuck.
It was fucking incredible.
Good for him.
I mean. Just classic shenanigans. But yeah, what have you guys been up to? This has been, I feel like we haven't, it's always 2 weeks, but it feels like it's, a lot, Boog. Let's lead us in.
Drinking coffee now.
No way. Wow, 2 weeks can change, man.
Give it a sweet cream cold brew.
Okay, that's a start.
Oh,
Just hucking it down.
what size?
Grande. That's just a sugar overload every day. Oh, fuck.
Here we go.
Kiss the bank account goodbye.
Hating from every angle, Kev. Hating from every angle. But
Stealing the jersey, shitting on the coffee.
insanity. You just ran someone by the chalk. So
Here we go.
let's say 8 years ago, you give a jersey.
This is not 8 years ago.
Your brother.
2 Olympics ago. 2 Olympics. That checks out to 2
You
Olympics.
give it to your brother, then you start disliking the player, hating on him, and then come by and swoop it for one day when obviously your brother's planning on wearing.
So you're saying you were given a jersey, and then 8 years later, when it's convenient for somebody to wear the jersey, even though he doesn't really like the guy.
This is also the guy who I'm looking for my Lulu pullover for about a year and a half, 2 years. And I asked Boogie, and he's like, "Oh, I thought you were done with that."
He moves out and it's gone. Or he moves out and it's still there.
It's been in fucking Reno. Oh, can I get that back, please?
It was here when he moved out. He was in New York and it was still here.
I'm like, I don't care about that. Circle back to the story. Go back. So wait, what happened with this 8 years jersey?
Brotherhood of the Traveling Lulu.
I had the Braun jersey I wear every 4th of July. The one he gave me, it's an old.
I think it's still got some of Boog Meek stains in it. You know what I mean?
I cleaned up the
Harrison
stains,
Paradise.
and I cleaned up the stains.
You did not get it out.
Yes, I did. Go look at the jersey. Was it stained when you saw it?
I didn't recognize
Dad
any
tried to get
stains.
it all out.
No,
He
I got
couldn't.
it all. I took back my jersey and got them all out. I treated it with some fucking respect, Kev.
Wow.
That's surprising, but that was 100% Harrison Paradise because he had it for about 6 months. And just trashed it. But
HP got the power.
yeah, so I was all ready to go to join you guys in the Olympic fun, and
Yeah, so I get
unbeknownst to
there.
me,
Let me tell my side. I get there at like 7:45 because I'm like, we're going to a bar to watch NBA or not NBA, the Olympics USA team, right? And I'm like, could be packed. You never
know.
You never know. So I get there, check that 7:30. I'm like, wow, this is way too early. I don't even go into the bar. I circle the lap, get the mentals right. I'm taking notes of the block where we're at. Not a good block. Let's just say that. We're going
Really
to Jackson,
And
Japan.
someone we know just moved in that bad part of town.
That's true. A couple streets away. Eek. No, it's really not that bad. There's just some sketchy walkers walking around. Anyway, so I get into the bar like 7:45, and I'm like, wow, I could have got here at tip off. There is nobody in the bar.
Right.
But anyways, I go right out to the patio. Pretty sure the text we got was discussing we'll be on the patio, something of that nature. So I'm just sitting out there. Tip-off's about to happen. I'm like, wow, I should probably give these guys a text. They're just sitting inside. Mikey and Todd are just sitting inside, fucking lollygagging, getting drinks.
Well, when you walk in, there was like 6 or 7 jackasses that got there early to watch the women's soccer game. No
Oh, is that
offense.
what they were there for?
Yeah,
I didn't
and then
realize.
we walked in, and Mikey and I were like, oh, and we were ordering, and then, because you did have to order inside, and then Jim sent that text. But speaking of text, I invited our boy Kev Cal in the group chat, and no response. I mean, at least
No call, no show.
just give me a head count thing. I mean, let me know, man. Fuck.
Been there though, Kev. Sometimes it's easier just to not text, and you don't gotta get into the whys. It's just like, hey, we'll just not. No, so then we're sitting there, and I'm like, tip off, first quarter's gone by. I'm like, where's Boog? Shoot him a text, and then I didn't know he had texted Todd in the meantime, being like, hey, do you know where that Braun jersey is? And Todd just sends back a picture of him wearing the Braun jersey. Just a little salt in the wound.
I did say, did you wear the Braun jersey?
Did you? Oh, you said, did you wear the Braun jersey? And then we found out Boog wasn't coming, which was unfortunate because I thought you were going to be there.
Yeah. Shout out Mitch. Sent me a text. Said he needs some Boog Meek. So apologies, but yeah.
Next
Just
time.
no, I'm a boycott guy. You know.
I like that.
So yeah. But
Man of principle.
I'll wash it for you, and you can have it for LA.
Like I said to Tay Meek and others, I fixed the problem Sunday morning. Got a USA jersey from this year.
Yeah, sick.
6 gangs rolling on.
6 gangs. So you and Todd are going to be matching now. What happens when you guys both pull up in the same jersey?
Well, mine's a 92 Dream Team one, so mine's a lot sicker. But
Not a lot sicker.
Shout out HP, who I think spilled his chocolate milk all over it.
Gotta love HP.
Fellas, do you want your grooming routine to be a one-and-done deal? Well, the days of using the same trimmer for your face and your private parts are over thanks to our friends at Manscaped. They've come up with the ultimate package to keep your hairs trimmed from 12 to 6. Introducing the Beard and Balls bundle featuring the Lawnmower 5.0 and Beard Hedger. A trimmer for the moneymaker and another for the boys downstairs. Get 20% off plus free shipping with code Trough at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code Trough at manscaped.com. For the premium grooming experience, trust Manscaped.
It's back to school season, and you know what that means. Get those balls trimmed with the Manscaped new 5.0 Ultra White thing. You want to look good coming back to school. You see hot chicks coming back from summer break. You want to make sure that you're trimmed up, ready to rock for the Reg dance, for prom, for everything. You want to be ready to go. And like we always say, if you feel it, shave it.
Wow, that's good. If you feel it, shave it. And wow, that's really good. I thought this was going to be a better thing. Now it's hard to follow. But now here we have the Dome Shaver Pro, guys. Now this is a full-on balder, and I love it. And I think because we had a bet here that ran on a little long, we thought we lost a sponsor. Sponsor's back. I thought maybe one of us could give that a shot and go bald.
That's for the head dome.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking.
No.
Oh my God! Look at the blade.
Literally.
What are we
you getting hair on your dome? That's crazy. You got dome hair. Yeah, that's wild. But
Let's go.
anyways, that thing
Manscaped
is
could be back.
I have one myself, and I was just bald not too long ago. Moneymaker. But yeah, the 5.0 Ultra, legendary. Say goodbye to endless passes. This trimmer gets it done, done right the first time. Cutting through the bushiest of bushes effortlessly. Are you editing my thing? I see someone's things on there, and I'm getting worried. While being gentle on the skin and delicate in your delicate places. God dang. With 2 interchangeable skin-safe blade heads, you can choose between a precise trim or a smooth finish. And did I mention it's waterproof? You can take this thing anywhere you want to go. Now let's talk about the beard hedger. Whether you're going for a neat stubble or a full-on lumberjack look, this trimmer has got you covered. Just trimmed mine up. It's
Solid.
all the Manscaped products are getting used in my household. It's fucking awesome. And just like the lawnmower, the beard hedger is also waterproof, so you can handle your beard grooming right in the sink, shower, without worrying about water damage. The drain damage, though. Careful with the drain. Hair down the drain. We're going to get some clogs, especially if you got a bushy boy. Then the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra ensures you're always looking your best below the waist, while the Beard Hedger takes care of everything above. Truly 2 great items.
Get 20% off plus free shipping with code Trough at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code Trough at manscaped.com. No more juggling multiple tools or dealing with subpar results. Just efficient, effective grooming wherever you need it.
Nice. Manscaped.
J-Flow, you suck.
But Boog, you were saying you've been up to a lot. So I forget. I kind of interjected the jersey in there.
I came in with something other than
Connor?
Coffee.
Connor.
Yeah, but also another thing, but I can't remember. I don't think it's the Broncos, but I am very high on the Broncos right now.
When is their first game?
Preseason or
preseason.
This week against the Colts. But yeah, I'm hearing Nick's is killing it. I'm ready to throw on the Rookie of the Year.
Did you got your Knicks jersey, right? Yeah. Oh, that's sick.
Thinking Sutton, old school. So yeah, we're high. We're high on them. But yeah, work's going good.
And no energy drinks. So is the coffee full replacement for energy drinks?
Going back and forth.
Smart.
So there's some days I wake up, you need that peach mango,
that boost,
or that bang gang,
a whole lot of pina. So
bang gang.
How'd you get this bottle?
Shout out Stag.
Working a low today at Total Wine, and this guy said, hey, there's a bunch of rare whiskey for not a lot of money.
You did buy that? You didn't get it on the arm for free?
I went and bought it.
Do you guys get first pick? Like if stuff comes through the back, can you like pull stuff out to the side and like? Yeah. That's so nice. Remember that at Cabela's there was these like sweet jalapenos. Like they were a little bit spicy, but they were like pickled in some like I forget. It was like vinegar, but it was like it had something sweet to it. And like we would literally like as people that worked in the back warehouse, like we would pull probably 3/4 of them for ourselves. And so it was like you were like people were like hunting for them. Like right when they put them out, they'd get clutched up. That's like one of the best perks of the job. Just
because we're helping them out. And
exactly.
Another out of Safeway, this guy got it's called like Blanton's,
mm-hmm.
and it's like this special. There's actually one up there. It's a special type of bottle. There's like a horse on top, and it has like one of the letters of the Blanton's, so one of them the T.
Oh shit!
So he got 2 in at Safeway.
Wow, that's kind of sick.
There was a T on it. I was like,
So do people collect the full Blanton? So you have every.
Wow.
Wow.
kinda
Shout
cool.
out.
Like I have it, and like realistically, I could sell it for a lot of money, but I'm thinking it's like a wedding whiskey.
Nice. Wow.
How
You,
do
you
you
get
sell?
married soon?
Yeah.
What?
Do you guys, speaking of like collecting, do you guys collect anything like big or small? Just like
I actually have a pretty decent sized koozie collection.
ooh, okay.
From all over the place. Yeah, different koozies. I have giants, like bullet bourbon ones. I have a bunch from different spots I've been to.
That's what I was saying. Like road trips, you'll pick up
Road
like a
trip,
koozie.
always-
That's your thing.
Always good at koozies, yeah. So I have like a whole huge bat, and but now I like don't drink beer, so it's like I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all these.
Oh shit, because they're too fat for the
I have
seltzers.
two Nooner. I have a cool Sharks one for the Nooner ones, and I actually have a High Noon Holiday.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool. But
You just got to start getting the big Nooners, the fucking 16-ounce Nooners.
Yeah, I know,
and
yeah,
those
exactly.
will fit.
Yeah.
Kev, you collect anything?
Probably the only thing that we've got, or that I'd say I'd have, is just cards from back in the day that we'd always, just growing up in the summertime, that we were kind of.
Was there a particular sport you guys, were you baseball mainly, or were you just like everything and anything?
I mean, to be honest, we had a lot of different sports. I mean, Ryan would get into it, my dad would get into it. So basically everything that we had gotten and collected, we have binders and stuff. But I mean, there's like hockey, basketball.
Hockey's
football.
kind of sick.
Yeah, some sick hockey cards. Yeah, I mean, the main, basketball, football, hockey, sport, but I don't know, those three for sure.
What's your best card, do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I have to go back and like look, but there are.
Yeah, we have like literally thousands, and I don't even
same.
know. I don't know what card.
My dad's collected some from like back in the day too that probably have like a good amount of value, or
Right.
so it's definitely something honestly that's like sort through and kind of look at, because I mean it's cool to kind of just look back and reminisce.
That'd be cool. Yeah, it'd be a cool day to go.
Yeah.
Look
Oh
through.
yeah, and you'd have to go through and actually check them all out. I mean, yeah, you have to carve out a good amount of time because we got a lot of.
Did you guys do binders and shit? Like everything? See, that's what I mean.
We got like fat, like encyclopedia looking shit, like 7-8 of them.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's like we started doing it, and then like probably like 3/4 of the way through like of our time collecting, we're like, let's do it by like team, year, and then it's like then you start getting more, and you're like, fuck, and it's like trying to like adjust everything, and it's like this is way too fucking difficult. So it's like 3/4 of them are like pristinely like year like all the way through. You know what I mean? It's like it's super sick, and then there's a fat drop off. But dude, collecting like cards and shit, like even I never once played the Pokemon game, never watched them, but like just collecting anything as a kid, I was like,
Pokemon Red was sick though.
John is a big Pokemon guy. He was our Pokemon guy. Yeah.
Shout out, John.
Yeah, shout out JR. Marcus. But Boog, how about you? You strike me as an odd collector. You got
I used to collect stuffed animals.
that's sick. Did Pollo like his stuffed animal? We never got into that. The one you won him on your birthday?
Yeah,
Sick.
she has a couple stuffed animals she sleeps with every night. But I'd probably say jerseys, and I have a couple.
Good call.
I have a couple things like that was like on the wall at my in Reno.
Yeah.
I got like a sick like Spider-Man golf kit, a lot of Funkos.
Yeah.
I got
a lot of Funkos.
I got a
too.
Funkos.
I got a sick 205 Connor action figure edition when we went to the fights. That I was
Funko.
no, it's like a WWE type action figure.
Oh, yeah.
But it has like the second belt, 205
That's
Trunks.
kind of sick.
So bad.
Yeah, if people had Funkos on their desk at work,
Dude,
I immediately thought different of them. I was like, yo,
Did you take them out?
how old are we?
Did you take them out or no?
Huh?
You just have
Did you take them out
boxes.
or
No, at CUDA, that was like the big thing, and that was like our whole side was like all Marvel. So I like we did one day before Infinity War.
Oh my god.
We set them all up and did like a zoom in thing on a Snapchat. I might still have a Snap
That's
memory.
insane.
Like,
As
doing,
grown
like, the
adults.
We had I had like a huge Thanos one that was like bigger than everyone, and like a Hulk Buster. We had
The Hulk bust.
they're all in the shed right now. Yeah, I got them all.
That's absolutely insane. I like people that have like my desk. I shit you not, I could quit right now and not have to worry about anything on my desk. There is not a single thing there that I leave as a personal item.
Yeah, mine were like all Marvel, but I had like, and then there was like McGregor, Toretto. I think I gave you the McGregor one.
Yeah, what is a shitty?
Did you take it back?
It was a shitty McGregor one. Before the
Well, he's gonna take it back
before
anyways.
the belly tat. But
Wow, that's a collector.
That's a collector's. I still got the box.
actually, I think I still have it. But did you take him out of the box or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, people
I
at
have
my
a bunch. I have a Taz old school Space Jam, Gladiator.
in the box just
Yeah,
stacked.
Gladiator, and then I have a bronze Space Jam. Sick.
Yeah, that's like
You think different?
yeah.
What?
That's as politely as I could say that is the people at work that had like, and there would be dudes that have like their whole back of their desk would be lined with like 7 like rows of 3. You know what I mean? Like it'd be like Funko Pops all up their back wall. I'd be like,
Yeah. Well, I had a guy that
What
had
the
like there was a bunch of beams of light, and he's like, "Oh yeah, those are my lightsabers." We're like,
what? The that's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh," and he's like, "Yeah, I got it." I'm like, "I don't need the full
I
story."
don't
man."
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
It's like, holy shit.
that's insane. Yeah, I don't. Sabers are crazy. Bringing sabers into work is absolutely an insane move. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking of things like I collect, but yeah, I think cards was like back in the day, but I don't know. I have an issue with like, it's not even so much collecting, but it's like if I get something in one color, I'm like, fuck, I need it in all colors now. You know what I mean? So it's like
shirts.
Could be shirts, could be fucking literally you name it. Kinda, yeah. Like sweatsuits. I had like all bunch of different color sweatsuits now. I'm fucking, I got like 10. I don't know, just like weird, but that's like, I feel like it's more of a compulsion than a collecting. I'm like, fuck, I need it. And then just spend racks. But, that's good to see that you're back up or you're on the coffee bug. I think the
Drinking some mud with some cream, if you know what I mean.
Mud with cream.
God damn.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get. I've been talking to Ash. Shout out. Trying to work my way to
black.
cold brew. Yeah, but obviously
Nice.
this guy,
Dude, a pumpkin
thinks it's a
spice cold
overnight
brew.
process.
Pumpkin spice cold brew in a
Yeah.
couple months here. That's where it's going to be your shit. It's got a
But
nice
that's
little
gonna be-
foam on top.
No,
Oof.
but that's a lot of the cream. It's going to be all sugar, and it's going to pack
But
on
that's-
the
Cream guy.
LBs.
That's fine.
See,
So good. Kev, what you been up to? You saying this is your last night of summer?
Yeah.
Summer. That's good.
Summer forever.
There we go. Make him the B flats over there, guy. What are we talking about? But yeah, no, spring training's among us.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. I like that. Spring
Yeah.
training mindset.
You know,
Just
so,
reps.
Yeah, meetings. So it's all the rookies got to come in first before everyone else.
Wow.
Because we got
Is that all tomorrow?
Taylor.
Is-
and it's tomorrow and Friday, so it's a 2-day thing.
That's funny.
But yeah, and then everybody comes back the 12th, and then we all pretty much from there. We're not like school. It's another week of meetings with
Right,
all
right.
staff.
Exactly.
And then we go
So how many rooks are coming in? Have you got a head count? You don't know?
fresh meat,
fresh
meat.
Fish.
I honestly do not know. I'd imagine somewhere at least 6, probably no more than like 12, somewhere in that kind of range. But
Hopefully a couple hotties. Have you
but
met them
yeah.
yet or no?
no, I haven't met anybody at least from.
Is it a Catholic or like a
Yeah,
private school?
yeah, it's a private. But yeah, so
Do you have to
get
cover up
going.
the sleeve or no? You're chilling?
No, it's okay. So yeah, no, we get going tomorrow, and yeah, see how the new year works. But
So you nervous for the first day? How are the
nerves?
no, I mean, because there's just a lot that is probably like going on in terms of just like itinerary stuff. So we're just gonna
Right.
be kind of
moving and grooving?
yeah. Well, I feel like it's gonna be pretty well ran and stuff. So like we're just gonna pretty much be.
Now, what are your
cycling
2
through.
truths and a lie? You got that? Because we're working on these icebreakers. We got.
Wow.
Come on, Kev. You got a good.
Let's put our heads together.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh god.
You should come in with the long sleeve and be like, I have a full
Yeah.
arm sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one actually.
The hand tag. The hand tag gives it away. Day giveaway. Come in
we
with the
wear a
shoot.
glove.
Yeah, come in with that. Yeah, golf glove just on the.
Fergie, Tony Ferg.
Oh man.
Sick.
But
one in.
2 truths and 1 lie. Whew.
You guys have to do those?
Oh yeah.
I'd probably have to mention. I'd maybe mention Missouri in there.
Yeah.
So that might.
I like that.
maybe
like
throw
that.
somebody off. Let's see.
I always hit them with the I have no ACL. That's always my truth.
Ooh.
I like that.
Former
That's
part
good.
owner of a mobile home park.
Wow, that's a sick one.
I might say if like I've skydived or not. Let people kind of nibble on that.
Have you?
No.
Adrenaline junkie.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
PE
just like I said,
teacher.
something like that, and then yeah, I don't know.
No, that's good. Now, do you have a first day fit? Were you guys big first day of school?
Have
Like,
to have a first day fit. Have to.
Growing up, we were unied, so we
Oh,
knew
shit,
we
that's
knew what we
right.
had to wear. But for
Oh yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, it's
But high school now.
would tomorrow be the first day, or would the first day of school be the
No, first day of school would be the first day, but I'm
Right.
just talking in general.
No, but when you had the uniforms, you always had the fresh kicks though. You had to have new kicks.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
New
That's
kicks.
true.
New kicks.
New kicks and new socks, because there was no bigger tell than completely white shoes and then some stained ass socks that you'd been walking around in all
Shout
summer.
out HP.
The stain main, the main stain guy. But yeah, no, the shoes. What were your guys' go-to shoes? Did you have like a go-to shoe back in the day that you would like
Oh no! I mean,
year after year? Or was it like always just?
I remember starting sophomore year. My fit. I remember thinking I was so sick. I had
Yes.
I had on Jordan 1s that were like the actual the re-release or whatever. I think I was wearing shorts, and that was the summer prior was when Hangover came out. So I had the Carlos shirt. The
Oh
baby.
my god,
Walking into Cassetti's, I'm like, I'm fucking sick.
that's so.
My parents like, what the fuck are you wearing?
He said that.
Yeah, I was like,
Were you
what?
like
This is
shocked?
sick.
Oh no, damn! There's nothing worse than thinking you have a sick fit and then someone right away commenting,
It's like,
"Oh my!"
dude, is that? I'm like, yeah, it's Carlos.
Like not at the table, Carlos.
Yeah.
Got that a few times.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's a good icebreaker. That's a good icebreaker shirt on the first day.
Yeah, wear that teaching on your first.
Cock out with my cock out.
Boog, do you have any memorable first day of school fits?
Shoot, I had some sweet Iversons in 3rd grade. I
Oh,
remember.
nice. Iversons were sick. I had a couple pairs.
I had a sick, actually, I think it was 4th or 5th grade, a sick Olympic edition bronze.
Ooh, okay, like red, white, and blue ones or something like that.
Yeah.
I was always a Jordan or Nike. I remember like when the elephant print was first like getting, and I was like, damn, those are sick, getting the elephant print ones, and then coming to school and no one saying a word about them, being like, fuck, like not as sick as I thought. But no, that's first day of schools they're tricky too. It's like
That's what I was telling them. It's tonight for the kids that start San Jose Unified tomorrow. It's worst night of your life. Worst night of your life. You got the nerves. You don't want to
Me
go.
and Teach had, I probably had a little less, but me and Teach were criers on the first day.
Oh, why you gotta say a little less? The fuck?
because the water, he saw the waterworks. Boog was around.
Sixth grade, I was on the verge, but I held it in, and then I
Really?
was chilling from there.
That's crazy.
And but I would still get the feelings, but I'd get nowhere close to tears.
Yeah,
It
you
was-
get the
like,
nerves.
Even senior year, I felt it. It was crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah,
You
but
feel it
'Cause
now
it's-
being
'cause it was your last year.
No. It was just like I got like the same kind of
like first day of school.
It was like just like the depressing kind of feeling.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like summer's over. It sucks.
yeah. No, I mean, I have a feel like you get the pit in your stomach and you're just like,
But like,
"Oh."
it's different though. Or I thought it was like in high school because we were at the school almost every day in the summer, whether we were lifting or
Right.
doing open gyms and stuff. So it was like, okay, we're
Nothing
pretty much,
different.
yeah, we're here. We're just now we actually have to pay fucking attention and go to school.
Yeah, no, I feel like honestly, like until college, I pretty much had a parent working at the school I went to. So it was like always like I was at summer camp with my mom all fucking summer long, and then we would go to St. Lucy's, and then yeah, exactly like middle school, we'd start doing shit for baseball, and yeah, no, the first day of school, I remember, and it was like I feel like I had it easy too, because it was like John and Mike were always there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like by the time I was like in 5th grade and they were gone, it was like I had my place. Oh, that was an embarrassing one. Cause I was supposed to go to Schallenberger in 5th grade. So like my last day of 4th grade, I remember being like saying bye to all the yeah, and this is pre-cell phone, so you're like
From the dead.
yeah, literally.
It's like Jimmy's back.
Yeah, and so it's like it's so literally like last day of 4th grade, we're like the group. There's like 5 of them. Like everyone's saying is like fuck, like I'll see you when I see. Like my mom works here, so I'm sure I'll be around. But like this sucks.
You say bye
It's
to
like,
any chicks that you could have had a summer fling with, or no?
Nah.
Summer loving.
Kevin,
No, my
you were bagging him in kidney.
my elementary school crush got married a couple months ago. Though.
Wow.
Sad.
Shout
I hate
out.
to see it.
Matt Medine also did, man.
Wow. Shout out.
Keen, knife to the heart.
So good. But no, yeah.
She
So
got married?
yeah,
Oh, damn.
yeah.
So good.
Second, but yeah, showing up to first day of 5th grade. Cause I remember there was like summer reading, like there's like all the shit you had to do. And I was like, they made the decision like a week before. Cause, I think Schallenberger starts before, like 3 weeks before the private school. So it was like, they like pulled the
Just wanted
trigger.
that extra
I know.
I
For real.
I had fucking, do you remember this? I think it was right before, it was last day of summer, right before, it might have been sophomore, junior. I had a bunch of AP shit I had to do. And of course I crammed it for like the final 3 days. And I hadn't been saving, and I was using Vista's laptop, and it just died. And I was like distraught. I'm like, I'm fucked. It literally died.
Did you get brought to tears? I would have cried.
No, I know. I was like freaking out and thinking like, what in the? Because it was like reading comprehension, like this chapter, and then you have to do like a 3-paragraph response and all this shit, like 300 words on each thing. So it's like long ass responses gone, and like Papa Jim and Grandma pull up like as I'm freaking out, so I gotta like deal with this, and I'm like, what in the fuck? So I stayed up till like. Yeah, probably till like midnight or 1 just to get all. Like, then I had to think back. Okay, I've already done the reading.
Right.
I gotta basically just rewrite what I've already done. But it was fucking brutal.
Jesus.
It fucking sucked.
Like those things, like technological, like stuff that's like not under your control. And it's like, I don't know what year that was, but like I always be like, it is 2024. How the fuck does this happen? Like, because there was like a couple times throughout college, shit like that would happen, and I would just like have a meltdown. Like I would have already been like so frustrated having to do the work, and like you said, last second, I'm like, oh my god, and then shit like that.
Speaking of fits, though, I think my freshman year. What is ASB card? Is that your student ID? I took it in a fucking Brett Favre Jets t-shirt jersey
Sick.
with hookah shells.
Oh my god,
I was looking
for
sick.
real?
Yeah,
Is that real?
I checked that off more than the fucking Carlos one. That's sick.
That's crazy.
That was for like
Cougars and a Favre. I'll give you that. That's
I don't know
sweet.
what did they do, like the freshman orientation or whatever.
Yeah.
I think we took it during that.
Did you guys have to learn a dance at your freshman orientation?
No.
So so they tried to make us learn a dance to the Magic song, B.O.B.'s Magic. So like our whole class like despises that song. So like it would come on throughout like dances throughout like our
Did
4
you have
years.
to perform it for that for us?
So no. So that was like their whole goal was like, well, at the first rally, get the freshmen to do the dance. I'm like, that is not happening. And so like they split us up into like 3 separate groups, and like throughout the day, like one of your stations would be learning this dance. And so were you a leader? Were you a
No, I would, because I would have been a
Oh, you would have been junior.
Well,
yeah, you would have been
yeah.
junior. Yeah, because
I
I was
didn't
8th or middle school. You guys were.
Yeah. We were,
That's
we
what it
were
was.
wild
Yeah.
leaders. So that year.
But so anyway, so like we're learning it, and it just so happens like everyone in my grade, it's like me, Wes, Matt, like all of our friends just in the same group. So they're like ushering us in the gymnasium, and Gallegos is there, and he's like, get ready and like to learn it, and we're like, we're not doing this. And he's like, yeah, like everyone's doing it. And so we literally just walked out and just walked to Wes's house, and we're like, we're not. And then I guess it was like a big sticking point. All the freshmen were like, we're not doing this.
Wow.
That was so, like, especially Willow Glen, and especially Willow Glen, like literally the middle school is right next to the high school. The orientation, you knew 90%.
That's what I mean.
95% are like, oh, hey guys, how's your summer?
Back here.
I really need to get okay, we're in the icebreaker. I'm like, all right, I've known him since 6th grade. Like, this is stupid.
So funny. And then I remember there was one where I don't know why they were going over this, and I had my web leaders, I forget what they called them in high school, but cannons. It was like incredible.
Was it Web? What was?
I forget what they.
Wow Leader was one.
I didn't go.
Oh no, I'm thinking Wow
was college.
Yeah,
That's good.
What'd you say, Blue?
I didn't go to freshman or 6th grade.
You didn't?
Oh, what a piece!
Yeah, that is.
Vacation. We were always late vacation.
Oh yeah.
But
wow, but it's not. But a good story from one of those groups. That's how I met Kyle. So
kicking sand in the fire.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, I mean we would have met anyway, but
yeah,
he lived on the. But he was in my WA group.
Yeah, those were fun. And like I remember I always got shitty groups. And so it was like I was just like trying to like, and I knew most of the older people.
I think Mitch and we tried to be your
and they were like, can't do it.
You can't do it. You can't request.
Exactly. Like, I was like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
But so we did this one exercise where they're like, they squeezed all the toothpaste out of a bottle and they're like, this is like your words, right? Like once you say your words, you can't put them back in the bottle. And I was like, how can I put this toothpaste back in the bottle? Like that was all that was going through my mind for like this 30-minute exercise. Like there's just a paper plate with toothpaste out of the tube just sitting there. I'm like, how can I get this? And like I was thinking of all the things. So what I came up with, I licked up all the toothpaste and I just started spitting it back into the tube. And I was like had to make the point like you can put the toothpaste,
God.
you can put it back in the bottle. Like there is. I was like trying to make the point, like this is like an apology. Like you can, like, sometimes your words, they weren't having it, but no, good stuff.
That's like,
bro.
And then you'd have to have meetups.
Yeah, it's like, what are we?
Like then when I was a leader, I'm like, after like the second one, I'm like, I think you guys are good. You guys are figuring it out. We'll get it through. We'll get through it. If you need me, fucking text me.
It was kind of nice though, because it was like the people I have were like totally like people I would never have known, and then like I end up having like art class with them in high school, like in Wynn's class, shit like that. So it was like, yeah, kind of nice. I was like, oh shit, like this is.
I don't even know who was in my. I don't even know who the leader I was with. Did you end up being a web leader or no?
Fuck no. The paperwork sat there, and then like Miss Garcia was like, you need to get your web leader paperwork in, and it just like sat on my desk. I was like, I'm not. I don't think I'm.
Why did we even do that?
It was like a big thing, like because I think all the friends did it. It was like I'm sure the people who were sick before you did it.
Like we had like a pool party or something.
Yeah, 100%. Yes.
Yeah.
After the last day of like the orientation, you do a pool party.
Okay.
You do
that's what it was.
When you get grounded 7th grade summer, you just kind of get disqualified for web. So.
What did you get grounded for?
2Bs.
Oh yeah, 2Bs back to it.
Huh?
His bees.
You can't be a web leader when you get grounded for this.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's not the example we want to shed on our
That's
youth. Tej, what have you been up to? You're wheeling and dealing?
Wrangling some NATOs.
Wrangling, man. Got a lot of hits on that hat last week, but I'll bring it back next week, guys. No, haven't done much. Just
big bulling,
just chilling. Yeah, nothing. No crazy stories. Haven't done too much.
What you've been watching the Olympics? You've been watching any odd sports in the Olympics?
Odd sports?
Yeah, like just
like
random.
women's soccer. No.
Yeah. Like I was watching like the two-person fucking paddling, like that shit.
I was watching how fucking horrible we are at 3-on-3 basketball.
Oh my god,
how bad Jimmer was. I was like, fuck.
Did you see him getting jerked off too?
I've had it on a rise. Like, what are we watching? I'm like, yeah, dude, this is actually really.
When
bad.
He's your go-to, it's like, wow, we've fallen off.
Well, no, and like you could, the game is pretty cool because it's super quick paced. It's
right.
But no, yeah, that I've just been really watching that, and then I love the swimming. Swimming's fucking awesome.
Swimming's always it's electric. That's like
yeah.
When it doesn't mean anything, I couldn't give a shit. But when there's fucking
and I wanted that fuck what's his name, the track guy, to lose, but he ended up winning. Lyles.
Oh, Lyles. Why?
He talks shit about what a world championship is, and then even Devin Booker came after he won. He's like, well, yeah, I mean, I think it's harder to win an NBA title than gold medal, which probably.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's tough, and that's
Booker and Suni Lee.
I cut what?
Yeah, I know. You see that?
Costa knows.
What'd you say?
Booker and Suni Lee.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
How do you go from Kendall to Suni Lee?
Hey,
Wow.
Suni's a baddie with her baddie friend.
I don't even know what you're saying.
What was that?
Said she a baddie, something. No, you're good. All right. What do you been watching any odd sports book? You getting any Olympic time at work? They got TVs that you can fucking sit behind and watch, or you on the go all the time?
Direct TV on the old iPhone. But
I like that.
no, I've been head down grinding, hard hat on at work.
Love that.
I'd like to know, but I say we get into a little
The divide.
Connie Shug.
Oh, well, I want to before we'll end on that because I have one little thing. So this weekend we had my grandma turned 91. So
Wow.
legend. And last year they fucked up. So we've done her. There's a park that's named after her late husband in Campbell, and we've gone to it literally every year that I can remember, except last year they fucked up and forgot to book the dates, and I'm like, the city can't just like make an kick
It's not one of
someone
those
out.
where you go and like set up shop.
No,
like,
so you have to like
Lincoln
book.
Glen
Yeah,
at, like,
dude,
6 a.m.
great. That shit's nuts. Willow Glen, where they play baseball, they're literally camping out overnight for a spot.
So sad.
No, it is. It is. But no, it's like a permit. You got to have a permit for the tables. Anyways, last year they forgot, and it was her 90th birthday, and so she was like, not upset, but like, oh, I wish we could have done it, whatever. So we ended up going to church. It was a whole to do. She had fun, whatever. So this year, like 6 months ago, they got the permits. I was like, good on you, good job. But anyways, at the park, we're in our OG spot. They got the hoops next to us. Got lots of grass. So we're just kind of big bulling, cornholes being played. And now I got a couple aunts that are very assertive, and they're like,
Are you sipping on some noons, or is
no,
there anything going on there?
I'm mentally prepared for this, but I'm not. No, I'm not absolutes. I'm not. Everyone else is pretty much sipping on stuff. My dad brought a concoction that was he hasn't drinking Coors in a long time. Kind of off the Coors.
He's on the Noons hype though, isn't he?
Noons big time. Yeah, loves a seltzer. But he had this strawberry lemonade, like a Minute Maid lemonade, like a or a half-gallon jug probably, and like it was just like in our fridge, and it was like half gone. And then he started just fucking mixing alcohol in it, and so he's got like this pinkish, literally this pinkish clear liquid. And he just did not, and he just bringing it in a cooler and just like pouring it in people. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But anyway, so my aunt thought it would be a good idea to bring a megaphone. I'm like, there's a lot of us, but not enough to where you need a megaphone. Like there's enough teachers in the family.
Not the only people at the park.
Exactly. Crazy. And so she starts like playing the siren on it and stuff. I'm like, what are the fuck are you doing?
They're losers.
Well, yeah. And then there's a record button. So she's recording her voice, and then like you can just play it like over and over. I'm like,
You
what?
need to get one of those for your class.
Oh, no
Dude.
way.
That'd be insane.
Unfucking bearable. And so like
Sanjay, come here. Sanjay.
I'm at wit's end, like with that shit. And like they decided to do a cornhole tournament, and like they're like pretty much everyone's like partner, like right, like you grab a partner, and they're like, okay, like you grab your partner, and now we're gonna mix it up, and now everyone's numbered off, so now you're gonna be with anybody but your partner.
I would have left.
And I already wasn't signed up for cornhole because I was like, I was sitting in the shade literally in a chair by myself, just like rocking back and forth, just like taking it all in, like
Stems or no stems?
no stems, just taking it all, like shaking my head, like what have we become? But anyways, party goes on. We're starting the barbecue, right? And so the itinerary was, this is a crazy, get ready for it. Show up at 1.
Okay.
We take a family picture at 3.
Certain, are you all in white? Or
No. It's
straight
just
up?
whatever. It just so how a lot of us happen to be matched, and just like there was like everyone kind of had someone to match with just randomly, but worked out that way. Weird, but so picture at 3, eating at 5. That's 4 hours from when you got to the park. So then there's apps are out under a fly net, which I respect, but I'm like, not touching any apps. I'm more of a My aunts know, like if they make dessert, they like be like, hey, I made cookies. They're under that foil. Like go grab some. So like I'll eat cookies for an appetizer.
That's clutch. Clutch.
And I love them for that. None of them brought dessert this year. So,
Wow.
So we were a little bit,
We're biting fingernails.
a little bit fucked. I was a little upset. So anyway, so the barbecue's getting started up, and Dave's manning the grill. Gotta love Dave on the grill. He's got a fucking AirPod in, just like kind of zoning everyone out, which I was like, God, love you for it. It was hot. He's like sweating his balls off. But so anyways.
Top popped or no?
No top popped. They don't respect the top pop in that family. Everyone's like, put a shirt on. I'm like,
Really?
this is crazy. Yeah. But anyway, I would be topless, shirtless. It feels weird saying topless.
Take off
shirtless.
Take off that vibe tart, man.
But anyway, so the food starts coming out, and we have a predicament on our hands. Maybe the biggest.
We're splitting dogs.
No, there's never enough food for. I mean, there's always enough food, but like, I'm eating like one dog, and like I'm done. Like, there's enough for one and done.
Take a bite, pass it.
Exactly. So, but so the food's coming out, and condiments are like people are just eating, and like someone goes, "Where's the ketchup?" And then like we're looking all over.
Oh God.
There's no ketchup anywhere, and so we have dogs just rolling off, little kids running around, and I mean, I don't need the ketchup. The little kids need the ketchup. The little kids need the ketchup. I would like the ketchup, and so we're struggling, and like there's like a 15-minute period where
Is there like starred or what do we got? Just there's nothing.
starred mayo.
You got everything but ketchup.
What?
Don't throw
Everything but ketchup.
Yeah, literally
If people
spicy
threw- if
ketchup
people-
mayo.
If people threw the mayo on it, I'd fucking gag. That's disgusting.
So get ready to gag. Your boy, and these are like these dogs, mind you, like whoever. I'm not
Ballparks or no?
No. They're no, they were ballparks. Yeah, they're good dogs. But the bread, the buns, they opened the buns as soon as they started cooking. So hot day, we're just getting stale,
It's
and
all staled out.
we're working on. No one
move,
brought a
Dave.
barbecue, so we're working on just your standard metal park
With
barbecue.
the coals, right?
Correct. So it's hard to toast, hard to get a good toast on a bun without burning. So I respect it. But the bun's dry, and I like take one bite, and I'm like dying, and I'm like, I need something to.
So you're raw dogging a dog right now.
I'm raw dogging
raw
a
dogging
dog.
a dog,
And I need something to
Jesus.
loosen this app. I need a little grease on this bun. And so I can't do mustard. I can do mustard like in a sandwich if it's a pastrami sandwich with lots of other shit in it, like cool, fine. But like just mustard on a hot dog, cannot do it.
I was started that up with some kraut. Ooh,
And so that's what I mean.
there was
Sauerkraut.
kraut?
There's
I'm
literally
in heaven. I'm gonna get to go.
and that's like my old ass uncles were like, oh, what are you guys talking about? Just munching. I'm like dying over here. So I end up throwing a little mayo on it, and like I immediately regret it 'cause it's a hot day. Mayo's been sitting out. Like I'm just like this sucks. And it came back to bite me. And the stomach was not feeling good the rest of the day. And yeah, now that was that. But catastrophe. Not having ketchup at a white barbecue is like
No one just wanted to go run down to the store real quick.
So the store was like 10 minutes away, and the dogs were coming out at a rate and such that people were eating. Like by the time they would have got it, it would have been a too late situation.
I mean, that's when you go to Safeway, get the grill pack or whatever that comes ketchup.
Well, no, and so we know who the culprit was. My mom, shout out Fran. It was Fran. Sorry, Fran.
Well, he just celebrated a birthday too. Shout out.
Shout out, yeah, and my mom, twins.
Twins.
But my mom goes, it's going to be on the counter at your, like, I know it is. Like, as soon as you walk in, you're going to see it. And so she was on the phone with my mom the next morning, and I was fucking yelling at her too. I was like, it was on the counter. I knew it. So we had a ketchupless Grams' birthday party, but great party nonetheless.
That's Shout out.
That's very tough.
Very tough.
And tomorrow night, Aki. We'll see everyone there.
Wow,
Thank
it
you,
is
boys.
Thursday at Aki. Yeah, they've been the gathering's been getting smaller and smaller, but I think they still go.
Well, we'll be
So,
there. 'Cause
hey.
we got to celebrate Kaz's first day of school. Always got to go out to dinner. First day of
See you
school.
at the counter.
Yeah, we used to go to the counter. Just
Really?
yeah.
Is that tradition?
How your day went? Well, not. I mean, actually, the OG would be Elephant Bar back in the day.
Wow,
Get
I
yourself
love
a
Elephant
Coke
Bar.
within those little
Foot mugs.
The foot mugs. Those
Dude,
were so sick.
we had those at 1204. We had a foot from every animal. So sick.
way.
Yeah, that collectors.
Yeah, collectors.
Circle, full circle.
Elephant Bar mugs.
We had Elephant Bar, Bubba Gump mugs. We had,
I'm pretty good. You said Bubblegum cups.
dude, the Elephant Bar, the potato skins. Oh my god,
Dude,
so
that was a good.
That's right, dude.
great
Just the club
establishment.
sandwich was good.
And it was like this one, and there was one up in like Tracy, and we would go to like a baseball tournament, and like it was right next to the field, and so we would hit the Elephant Bar there, and it was like,
Is there anything in there anymore?
I think they knocked it down. I think it's
Because
just
there's rumors it was going to be in and out.
yeah, but then they said that there's not enough parking lot space. That's what they were worried about.
and the traffic getting
Would've
in there
been
would have been a
crazy.
fucking hellhole.
Right. But no, I think they just knocked it down. It would have been, I mean, because there was 2 kitchens in there. They had the bar kitchen, regular kitchen.
Yeah.
So it's like you
That
could
was a
have
big spot.
fat spot.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Fuck, that was such a cool
the
spot.
the
Yeah,
palms
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
swinging the big elephant on the wall.
Yeah, no, that was so sick. It was
That
just like
was-
you went into the jungle.
And then the
walked in.
Sunday at the end with the little fucking, the churros in it or the little cinnamon chips.
Fuck.
To die
Shout
for.
What
out.
once was, man.
Shout out. Maybe we should, dude, I'm confident if you brought the Elephant Bar back, it would be a pop in
Eric
establishment.
would be back.
America would be back. Make it a fucking elephant bar. Make it so you clear out the tables and just make it an elephant nightclub. Fuck it. Just turn it all
Almost
around.
had that vibe. It was
That's what I mean. It was different. But yeah, no, we can get into the riff.
Yeah, he went off on your boy Trump too, going off.
Yeah, he's mentally unwell. Maybe that's what it is. Are you
Who?
coming around to
What was
Connor's
also the
mental?
video with that midget that was
Dude,
like
that was crazy.
Oh, it's out
That
the
was-
at
weird
the
as
bike
fuck.
rally.
Yeah. and he's like shaving his head bald.
I didn't think that was him. I literally thought it was like a lookalike at first. Then I was like, no, it's definitely him.
Is he drugged
It's
out now or what?
Sturgis. Yes. A hard
Everyone
yes.
on Twitter is like, this guy's never fighting again.
He's not. It's sad. It's lost cause.
December.
That's gonna be a
Max
hell of a
Holloway, where you at?
30 for 30.
Oh, Max Holloway.
Wait,
Now
they keep pushing it back.
moving the goalpost, man. He's going to be 50
No,
soon.
you can do December. There's no slots open right now. Unless he wants to fight in Utah.
They,
fucking-
you know what? He wanted the sphere
I was gonna
card.
say he should get
in-
the sphere.
It's taken by
'cause they can't-
someone.
They're not gonna pay
Seats
millions
taken.
of dollars because they're already in the fucking debt.
Nah,
Yes, that's what they were saying.
it's because they got a bigger. They got a
Houston
bigger.
debt.
They got a bigger name.
The UFC's already spent like $6 million, and so they had to bring in the Riyadh season, Turkey Al Sheikh, to pay more to fund it. So it's UFC Noche and Riyadh season, and they're not gonna pay.
What's that's a guy? Riyadh season?
It's like
That's
what
a
the
Saudi
the
guy?
who's taking over boxing. That's why you see all like the.
It's like
the.
it's like a
It's a
Saudi.
promoter.
Yeah,
It's like
Isn't
the
that-
live. It's like the live of
promotion.
boxing, basically.
it's a good way
Because
of putting
aren't
it.
Saudis buying WWE? Or
They already have.
they already have?
Yeah, and so that's
Sorry.
like it's like not a co-promotion, but it's like it's El Noche presented by
But there's only 10 fights, and there's usually like 12. To 13.
the headliner is crazy though. Who's headlining that one? Big names.
Who is it?
O'Malley.
Oh shit, that's right. They locked in their boy for the sickest card ever at the Sphere, one and done, never be done again. So
better hope he wins.
when he beats Marab, I will be very happy. And you know what? Then we can revisit this convo. I don't know what I mean.
I'm worried.
I'm
worried.
I'm
When I-
worried.
Oh,
I'm worried
let's-
sick about
let's-
Conor. I'm
my
worried
God.
sick about that man.
Someone on his PR teams will be like, hey, we can't be tweeting this kind of stuff, dude.
The Donald Trump slander. I mean, really? Come on, we're better than that.
Go ahead, man.
Costa, let's hear it.
Like, well, he was kind of spot on with everything he said. How could that be your favorite UFC fighter? American company.
Well, he was pissed because he didn't choose him.
You
Right?
didn't choose like Colby or someone who's American.
But if Conor would have if he would have chose Conor, do you think Conor would have been like as mad like you didn't choose an American? That's bullshit. Probably not, right?
no, but I mean, Conor's fine. Don't worry about him.
I'm
He's
worried.
made more money than everyone in the UFC combined, and
Probably not
like,
Dana.
like he said, if anyone made half the money he's made, they would never fight again. He's gonna fight again. Don't worry.
I think
We've
we're
been in
worried.
talks, DMs, Twitter. Don't worry. But
You'd write to me DMs.
I think we were talking about how Suge kind of saw a laughing emoji and couldn't keep Connor's fucking name out of his mouth.
I honestly,
he wants that fight, obviously. Right?
Everyone wants.
Yeah,
fight.
and it
Because
will.
he wants the money.
And I think I think it's a smart play on his end, right? Would you agree it's a smart play on Suge's end at least?
Yeah,
if he wants that fight,
but I mean that's kind of. He's always looked up to Connor. Connor's always been his boy, and he's kind of just shot him in the face.
master apprentice. At some point, you gotta
Train the boy.
exactly.
So are you not worried that he's kind of not focusing on Rob?
No, definitely not. Have you seen his training
Like
videos he put
everything-
out? Start a camp, and he's like,
Everything
We're good.
Everything on his Twitter is about Connor. Everything's on his podcast is
Got
about
to sell the
Connor.
next fight.
and CJI. He had Craig Jones on. They were actually talking about Connor and all this stuff and
Really?
some of that. Yeah, it was pretty good. He didn't really give a ton of insight, but I mean, obviously what I think he's doing is he's just planting the seed, right? You get Connor, you get him a little upset. Yeah. He thinks it's an easy fight. It's a smaller guy, and then I don't know. I don't think he gets in Suge's range. That's all I'm gonna say on them fighting. You can't close that distance.
What way would it be?
Exactly.
Probably.
It would be a butchering, but
Damn, you think Suge's gonna win that bad?
Yeah, exactly. Well, okay. How about this for Connor? I've been
It's
pondering.
Sheets theory. He's done.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we need one of his
said it-
Twitter
I've said
followers
it many-
or
I've said it many times. Diaz is always there. Poirier's always
Yeah,
there.
but we've seen that, and they're all old now.
does he still follow you on?
Still sells over 1 million buys.
I'm not
Does it
in it for
not?
the buys. I'm in it for the legacy, man. Kev, we're legacy guys, dude.
Well, I mean, how long
His
has
legacy's set in
He's
stone.
2 fights away from Jake Paul at the MGM in about 2 years. That's the reality we're in right now. Kev, let him know. That's the reality we're in.
No. I mean, how long do you think Chandler waits? Because if December gets pushed back, like,
Do you think the UFC's paying Chandler right now to wait?
oh God, I don't think so.
You don't think they're slipping him anything under the
I don't
table?
know. I mean, he's got so many other
Yeah, because,
companies.
well, what
and-
if they say
I don't know. He might, if he's doing stuff through the UFC for like advertising stuff, he probably is like just for that, maybe. But
you don't think
He's
they're
not getting a
giving
fight
him
check.
fights and he's declining because he wants the Connor?
Yeah, I don't think they're giving him. They might be offering him some things.
It'd be like a title fight or a BMF fight.
BMF. That's
BMF. It's the stupidest. Exactly.
Connor's
That's what they would
two
offer.
Connor's
No, I
two
mean,
fights away from a BMF fight versus Jake Paul.
No way would BMF get smacked.
I mean,
this guy.
I mean, the BMF historically gets you somewhere though.
Yes.
If you get it. So I mean,
This guy literally. It's a horrible fight.
I mean,
It's a headlining fight.
it is.
It's like a fight night. It's Masvidal versus what's his face, and I'm watching.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
that's a
what am I
pay-per-view, though.
watching?
I mean, so that
They just did Gaethje
Yeah.
Holloway, and it was one of the greatest knockouts in UFC history.
yeah.
Yeah, but we can all agree the belt itself is
Right. You get the Rock to present it, and
But
it's
yeah,
like,
I get what you're saying. It is a big fight. Yeah.
Let's also backtrack that
he's done
Conor already broke the sport in 2016. So anything.
living in the
Sad.
past,
It's
man.
sad, man.
It's 2024.
I'm starting to worry about you too, man.
Oh my god, dude! Like
John
let's
Jones
just
broke the
think.
sport.
Let's just think for a second. Double
Chuck
champ.
Liddell
What
broke
did-
the
what did-
sport in
what did
09.
fucking- What did
Wow.
Suge tweet? Ilya's my Eddie. Why would he say that? Because fucking Conor McGregor is UFC MMA.
What did he say? Ilya what?
He was referring to Ilya as being his Eddie Alvarez,
Why
which
did you wear
Connor.
green trunks?
Oh,
Right,
it
but-
was an Iliad in the Odyssey.
Oh no, not Iliad, Ilya. No, I mean I get what you're saying, but like Dana White said, if John Jones isn't your pound for pound number one, you're a fucking idiot. You're a moron. You don't know what you're talking about.
Not mine, Cejudo.
Cejudo. Some's number one pound for pound is in a little bit of hot water right now. I don't know if you guys have been seeing the latest on Alex Bejeda, but the old boy is.
Dude,
those claims have
I
no.
literally, like,
Wait,
even,
what is
even
it?
Conor didn't get like they immediately just edits.
It's
backing
so
him,
sick.
and it's just hilarious.
So a girl is accusing him of. And
Bad.
like she released all like the text between the translator and her or her friend, I forget who it was.
Jeez, nothing
And
like
so-
using a translator to.
I know. And so it's like she came out with like this video and it was like it's what she's saying is horrible, but then she like there's this one part where it's like, and all he was saying was Shama. And then
Shama.
it's like all he said.
People clip certain parts and
Exactly.
put his highlights, and it's just.
And it's just like her in like a distressed voice being like, and all he was saying was Shama. And then it's like it cuts to like him like knocking out Izzy and shit like that. And it's like it's so horrible, but it's like really fucking funny.
No, but it's like the classic like.
Well, like a video just came out of her being like, if I forget who it was wins, I'm gonna pull my tits out, and she's like at the UFC and they win, and she's like on video like pulling her tits out. And it's like,
video she said, I don't even know UFC, I don't even know any of the fighters. And then like I don't know if this is true, but like her like friend unfollowed her and like she like deleted her.
Yeah,
all
and
her
that's
shit, and like
I did hear, and that's the thing. Like I have no idea what's facts and what's not. Like I'm not trying to choose sides. I'm just trying to state what happened. But pretty. The edits
really
are
good.
funny. Yeah.
Better.
Shama. The Divide.
Divide.
We'll see. Hey, there'll come a time where the paths will meet.
Divide, more like the fucking. I'm not gonna say it.
What?
No, one last thing before we go. So last week, COVID's been going around at work, and like I
might have it. I got a throat thing right now.
nice, thanks, sick,
Thanks, China.
sick. Kev's not going to be there on his first day of fucking school.
Thanks, China.
But anyway, so it's going around, and I was kind of talking about this on Saturday, but so like I go into work and I got kicked in the face at jiu-jitsu, like not hard, but like hard enough to where I kind of have like a fat lip, but I had like a mustache. You can't really, couldn't tell, but like I could like feel it inside, you know what I mean? Like that pressure, like inside, it was just annoying. It's like I walk into work and like, I didn't know like 3 people had called out sick that morning. And like one being the guy that like I share like my cubes, like mine and his is like in like this one, it's like a storage room. It's like a huge storage room. It's not weird. It's like a huge storage room, but we're like back to back, like right there next to each other. And so he called out sick. And so like I walk in and they're like, oh, like, how are you feeling today? I'm like, been better. Like just your classic been, you know what I mean? Like I didn't say good. Like, and so like, oh, go home, go home, like get rest. Like everyone's calling out. I'm like, oh shit. Like, fuck. I kind of like walked myself into that. I'm like, okay, I'll get better. I'll get some rest.
They didn't make you use PTO, did they?
No, I just took sick days, honestly. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. I'm living at home. Money's loose right now. I'm not tight. So we gooch. But anyway, so that day, like I take the day off work. I'm like, whatever. Like, and I, you know, I did heal up. I was icing my lip a little bit, icing my foot. I was getting right. Doing a lot of walking at work.
Office gets shot up.
Dude, oh my God.
Wow.
Could you imagine?
Keep that.
I would be the first on the suspect list.
Yeah, Jesus.
Mobby. But no, anyway, so like it's the day after my mom's birthday, and we did something the day before, like with Fran, their family. And so we were like, let's just do something with our family. So we go to Original Joe's, and it's like, wow, perfect. I love Original Joe's. Like, this is awesome.
Thanks
so,
for the invite.
and John flew in.
Shut up.
Yeah.
He was here?
Marcus.
He was here for like 36 hours.
No Chipotle asked.
Wow.
I'll remember
John,
that.
No,
send us a fucking text. I still got the
remember that.
book. I got the Trump children's book to give you.
Wow.
Fuck.
He would have loved that.
No,
It was. I literally had no idea he was coming in, and it was the day I like was sent home from work. Like I'm just sitting there, and like he walks through the door. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I was like as surprised as my mom. It was weird. But anyway, so we're at Original Joe's, and like we're sitting like close to the door, but like my back's turned to the door, and so like I'm not really seeing people coming in and out.
Where you're at. Okay. Yeah.
And so like this group sits behind us and like whatever, and they're a large party like us. There's like 8 or 10 of them, and so like they're filling in on no, but they're filling on both sides of the booth, and like OJ's is weird. It's like they have the booths in the middle, and you can put the dividers up if like you're not together, but you can drop the dividers and make it one big long table.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So we have like one big long table, but you can enter the booth from either way now, right?
Right.
So they have the same situation, enter the booth from either way. And so like I'm not paying attention because we're just like shooting the shit or whatever. And like I I'm sitting where I'm sitting, and we're finishing up dinner, and I go and sit by my mom, and and my family hates this, but they're like, "Oh, are we celebrating anything today?"
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "It's my mom's," and without anyone knowing, I was like, "It's her birthday," and so they came around, and so everyone was like, "Who said something like this?" Because everyone hates
John,
the attention,
what the
right?
fuck?
Exactly. And then they're like, "No, it was Christine," and I was like, "This is classic." And so I'm sitting next to my mom now, I was sitting on this side of the booth. Now I'm sitting on the same side, but just on the opposite end. And so they're singing happy birthday. And now the people on the other ends of the booth start looking over at us. And they're singing happy birthday. And halfway through, I look up and my coworker is sitting fucking, and we were sitting the same direction. So I never saw her face. And now she's turned around and now we're fucking diagonal from each other. And so I look up and we make eye contact and both looked looked at, didn't say hi. And I was like, "Oh,
Did you talk about it the next day?"
And so it's a big commotion. Everyone's singing happy birthday. I'm like, God damn, this fucking backfired on me. I set this whole thing up and now my coworker knows I'm probably not sick. And I'm like, fuck. And so I don't sit in the same building as all those people, but I'm in there frequently. I started my day in there the other day just to say what's up. So I'm the next day I'm like, fuck, do I go in there or do I, exactly. And face it head on. Do I send her a text being like, was that you at Original Joe's?
Text is weird.
So
did she send it
but it wasn't. So to preface, I had to text her about something else.
Okay.
I sent because we've been having leak issues, and so in our buildings, and so I had a ticket for one of her buildings, but I was helping out a couple weeks prior before I got the promotion, whatever. And so I was like, "Hey, it was a promotion, no extra money. We just need you to take more responsibility." Promotion, not the good kind, 100% not the good kind. So I text her about the leak. I'm like, "Hey, so and so just said." Just got the work order for the leak in this building.
By the way, as that
yeah. And then I send the message and I'm also random question, but were you at Original, playing it off not I saw you, but were you at Original Joe's yesterday? I took a bunch of Dayquil, my head was in a weird spot because I'm been sick. So was that you? And then she's like, actually I thought I saw somebody that looked like you, but knew it couldn't be you because you were sick. And I was like, sick. She's on board. And I was like, good. We're in good graces. But
she
then,
hot or?
No. And they were celebrating her boyfriend's birthday.
Damn.
But I was it was just one of those things that was
is he hot or?
Yeah, big time. But no, it was one of those things where it was you want to, it was being funny, we'll sing happy birthday, they'll be pissed off. And it just immediately fucking backfired, caused a predicament for myself. But yeah, good times. You boys got anything else to end us off on?
Bo Nix Rookie of the Year.
Wow. Lock it in. You hear that, Trough listeners?
Plus 1,800, dude. Haven't heard from you.
Shoot the boy a text, dude.
I was just going to say, we need to start brainstorming Epi 100.
Yeah, episode 100. I don't know what you guys got on your mind, but
I'm thinking live show. That'd be sick.
The problem
we'd record.
Okay. I was gonna say the problem with the live show is live audience. If the turnout's bad, then it gets awkward.
Well, I could pull some strings at Goose, do it on that stage, and just have everyone fill up and just come and watch us shoot the shit.
I mean, if you want to try get that in the works,
we can do that on a Tuesday or Wednesday night. We can do it on a Wednesday night. There's no one there.
More people would come on a weekend.
No, they're not going to say Saturday night. They're not going to be like, "Oh yeah, go ahead and have your podcast come in."
Saturday.
I got pool. I don't got that pool.
Yeah, off night though.
No, a Wednesday night right now we can go in and we can. And because I'd be like, hey, we come in, we're going to do our podcast, and we'll fill it up. They'll be like, I'll bring in 20 guys to be, and the guys say, okay, yeah.
What if we don't fill it up and bring 20 guys?
We're gonna fill it up. I'll send out texts. We'll start marketing it right now.
Or we have a freaking party at the Riley's and just 100 beers.
We could do that.
We could do that.
Make some pizzas. Just have people file in.
I'm down. Yeah. I'm 100% game because my dad wants
about their favorite moment.
My dad wants to come on, so I don't know what we're gonna get. I mean, I'm sure he would come through Goose if we did it there too. But
make sure he makes one of those Minute Maid grape things.
Dude, it was literally poison. It was crazy. But yeah, no. Let's start game planning that. We'll do one of the two. I mean, obviously, my house is just easier, but we'll figure out whatever.
Yeah. And Piggy Boys, be easy in the comments this week. It's been getting a little weird in there.
And that's just what you guys are seeing. The old filter, the filter is leaving. You got to
Maybe episode 100 will unleash the filter.
Yeah.
Comments.
Because it's brutal. And they go right to my email. And so it's like they'll be up for minutes. And I'm like, yo, I got to fucking delete that.
Really? They're that bad?
They're just weird.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I'm for whatever you
we love
like,
the audience, though. We love
whatever
our
you
audience.
like to do. That's on you. Good for you. I just sometimes I don't need to see it or hear it.
You guys are really into some TGCs, if you know what I mean.
What?
Yeah, I do. Some TGC, some ghost cheeks with the T's. That's good. But on that note, thank you for doing this with us. As always, much appreciated.
TGCs.
Till next time, TGCs, we out.
TGCs.
Peace.